you see the map? We're going there tonight. Caribbean, we're going out. It's Barbados night. Why Barbados? I don't know. Shelby and I were debating on the drink tonight. So we settled it like adults, and she won. So she gets her rum tonight. We're going to Barbados. Corn and oil. Paul, what are you talking about? Yes, corn and oil cocktail. Oh, this has got to be good. It is going to be delicious. Season 3, episode 24. It's like 150 some. I mean, if you're keeping track. So, Blue Monkey Quarantina. Only business, monkey business. Let's go do this. You guys ready? She's ready. Let's do this. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. All right. Look at that. Yeah. Corn and oil. Technical difficulties.
There we go. Come on.
We're here. We're good. Yeah, we got mics. We got everything. Paul, why would you worry about mics? Well, because earlier we didn't have mics, and now it works, and it's great. And you know what? That's what happens when you drink on a Sunday. Pause. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, corn and oil. Sounds delicious, right? All right. How do we do it? Let's go to the history. Start off 1800s. Yes, late 1800s if you're keeping score. And we're going to Barbados. We have got a Bayesian cocktail. One of our favorites. Shelby, one of your favorites?
Yum.
Yeah. Anything?
I don't know yet. I haven't had this one yet.
Well, that's true. We haven't had the cocktail. But you love Barbados.
I do.
Well,
Barbados.
we got a 50% chance of this working out. So here's the thing. I'd love to tell you there's tons of history. It's old, 1800s. The issue is it's just old. It was like a local drink, and it's the corn and oil, and everybody drinks it. And the problem is that it was just kind of like a punch, and it's kind of one of these drinks that everybody knows on the island, but everybody kind of makes their own version. So there's a lot of different versions. We're going to get to that. So then how do you know what to do? Well, fast forward to the 2000s, and we got a guy. We got a guy for this, Murray Stenson. Murray Stenson, who I hope to meet one day because he's still around. He is famous. 2010, he was actually the voted best bartender in America, and he works at the Zigzag bar in Seattle. And in 2000s, he brought a bunch of drinks, kind of, I don't want to say he reintroduced them because it's been around, but he kind of fine-tuned them. And he brought the corn and oil back, and it kind of became a thing. And now, as you're going to find out, the corn and oil, it's a little bit of a fun drink. And here's why. So first of all, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but we are going to actually juice corn, and then we're putting fresh vegetable oil.
Canola.
Got to be healthy. Go canola. If you really want to mix it up, you could do it all. No. Jokes aside, done. Yeah. Neither one of those are in this drink. This drink is actually all about black strap rum, which we've not used. Now, not to get confused, you may say, Paul, I got a bottle of Kraken. That's black rum. It is. So here's the deal. And not to get confusing on you. So all black rums are dark rums, but not all dark rums are black rums. And while Kraken is a black rum, it is a black spiced rum. So it's a little different. And what we're going with is what is, I'm going to call it a traditional black strap rum. The problem is, we're going back. If you pull out your pocket guide, which I'm sure you all have, and you probably have not every time you watch the show, you'll notice that we have a lot of rums on here, and we do have black rum on here. The problem is black rum is kind of the redheaded stepchild of the rum family. Black-headed rum? I don't know. Is that...
I don't know, but I used to be a redheaded stepchild once upon a
time. Yeah, I am. We all... anyway, so the problem is that if you look at black rum on here, you'll see it. I put it on the list. The problem is even though it's on the Blue Monkey Quarantina list, it is not really a recognized rum because it's made so many different ways. So the problem is that when you see a black rum, a lot of people automatically think, oh, this must be old. It's been aged. It's in a char barrel. And but no, a lot of times blackstrap rums are newer rums. A lot of times they'll add flavoring and coloring to make it look black. And quite honestly, this is kind of a low shelf liquor. I know, I hate to say it, but this isn't like high-end stuff a lot of times. It is making an emergence into the marketplace now. So Cruzan, that's what we're using tonight, is one of the official blackstrap rums. And so you got to do it. Now, I'm going to, love that sound. And I'm going to have you smell this. It almost smells like a bit of a maple syrup. Does that not smell delicious?
It does.
So here's the deal though with the blackstrap is it's with the black molasses, but it's not sweet. So to get the black molasses, basically they evaporate sugar cane the first time. You get golden molasses. They do it a second time, they get what's called fancy molasses, and then they do it a third time, and that's when you get to the blackstrap. At this point, most of the sugar is gone, and it's typically not that sweet. But that's where this kicks in, and that's the rum. That's what we're going to use. Some people will tell you that it's basically almost like bitter coffee.
It smells like charred marshmallow.
Charred marshmallow. Yeah, I smell that. Yeah, like off of the fireplace. Yeah. Anyway, it is delicious. I don't want to scare you away from it, but just know that not all black rums are treated the same. So if you really want to test this out, go with a black strap. That's the difference, because black rum, a lot of the newer ones, even the Kraken, those are a lot of coloring. They're just trying to get that inky color. For God's sakes, Paul, just move on. I'm going to
move on, but I also need you to move your props off.
Moving props.
That takes valuable space.
Yeah. All right. Gone. Oil and corn are gone, but the cocktail's coming back. Now, here's the other thing. We have another star of the show. Not only do we have, this is all rum. So we've got golden rum. By the way, tonight I'm going with Mount Gay because it's from Barbados. So why wouldn't we go with the Bajan rum? Go full circle, we're also going with falernum tonight. So falernum is the other star of the show. And if you remember this is a rum-based liqueur. You can get this non-alcoholic. Why would you? Basically, Velvet Falernum, this is, John Taylor made this back in the 1800s. And basically, it's a rum-based liquor, and then they add like chives, almonds, lime, ginger, and it's got a good sweetness to it. Like it's syrupy. I mean, you can, anyway. And so really, here's why I love this cocktail tonight. It's kind of a tiki drink. So, and why I say that is blackstrap or any black rum typically is a floater on top of a tiki drink. And then falernum, that's in some of your greatest cocktails, tiki cocktails. The Zombie, the Jet Pilot, Velvet Falernum. And for God's sakes, Paul, just will you make a drink? Yeah, I'll make a drink. You ready for this? So the first thing we're doing is coming in with a good gold rum. Again, if you're going to do this, grab the Mount Gay, folks. It's from Barbados, and that's what you want. And we're going to go 1.5 ounces. One for me. One for Shelby. So there you go. Then turn around. We're going to come in with the falernum. And on the falernum, 1/2 ounce per. So 1 ounce total, in case you're struggling with your math at home tonight. See that little thicker? And then turn around, and we're going to come in with some lime juice. Now, here's the thing about this recipe. What's fun about this is that if you look up corn and oil and you do, I don't know, 8 minutes of research, you will find that there are all sorts of recipes out there. And the reason is because it's an old drink and nobody ever really documented the original. So everybody's got their version. Some people will use nothing but blackstrap rum. You're going to find out why that's wrong. Some people will use falernum. That should always be in it. And then the other thing that is and isn't sometimes is lime. I will tell you, get the lime in there. And we're going to go with half an ounce of lime juice per. So 1 ounce total. Let's see if we got it. Perfect, 1 ounce. And then the other thing, and this is coming all the way from Barbados as well. One of the first places we ever had emergency, Barbados. Remember that? Remember that night? It was a great night. Yeah, we actually met. Yeah. BC, yeah. Bajancy, that's right. Yeah, we met a supplier down there. Great guy, hooked us up. Said he was into pharmaceuticals, I don't know. But I believe what we had that evening was Bajancy. That sounds really wrong all of a sudden.
We're going with that.
There was a C in it. I remember that. Anyway, here it is. Bajancy, saving lives. All you need. Give a little sprinkle of that. And then the other sprinkle you want in this one, Angostura bitters. Remember, all the recipes out there, this is a constant. Couple dashes per. And then, folks, we're coming in. We're mixing it up. Give it a good shake. Smile. Be happy. You're excited, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Did I get everything in there? Who knows? Who knows anymore? And then turn around. Folks, coming in with some crushed ice this evening. And again, that is another one of these. What do you use? Some people will go crushed, some don't. We do. Corn and oil, we're going crushed. Then you're gonna string this first part of your drink. Now, save a little room, folks. Don't get greedy, because the last part, you're going to take that Cruzan blackstrap rum and you're going to float it on top. Folks.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right? So there it is, folks. That is your... Paul, for God's sakes, don't tell me you're finished. No, I'm not finished. We got to garnish it. So first of all, a couple of things of mint. Smack it, wake it up, pop that right on, and get a little bit of lime. Oh, look at this. I want more mint. Shelb, what do you think? Are we there? Mm-hmm. Do we look professional? Does anybody believe we know what we're doing?
I think so.
You think? Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, folks, there it is. That is your quarantine oil and corn and oil cocktail. Is it any good? So, the lime, the molasses, that marshmallowy burnt smell.
Should it smell like key lime pie?
Oh, yes. You can taste it. Almost, yeah, just a...
Seems like it would be...
Simply, just
meringue and...
Yeah. So imagine that molasses, kind of caramel flavor, floating on the top, and then that citrus. The falernum's got a bit of a sweetness to it, and then the lime. Folks, there it is. This is tiki heaven. And here's the thing. This is just this cocktail that floats out in the nether regions, because it isn't a tiki drink, and it's not a classic rum. It's all by itself. It's probably why you don't see it. This is a great little summer drink. It's a great sipper. And by sipper, I mean I'm going to have 8 of them tonight before we're done. And, well, there it is. Cheers. Let me get in here. Hold on.
Chink.
Chink. Oh, that was pretty. Now, last thing about the name. So why is it called the corn and oil? Because I'm pretty sure you did not squeeze the fresh corn juice. You think there's a corn juice cocktail out there?
Dear God, I hope not, because I'm not going to drink it.
What if we mixed the corn juice with that? Remember the beef broth?
Not even sort of.
Nothing? No?
It sounds like a bad Christmas dinner.
We'll try that some other time. Anyway,
No.
so...
Unless it's going to be like corn liquor.
Ooh.
And maybe potato starch, which would be what, vodka?
Vodka, yeah. All right, I'm with you.
Like what, Everclear and vodka?
We can do that. So here's why it's the corn and oil. So here's why it's believed it's the corn and oil. People will say it's the color, right? So the yellowish golden color at the bottom is the corn, and then on top is the oil that floats, right? That black crude oil. So I get it, and that makes sense. Here's the problem. This drink is from the 1800s. There's a few facts you need to know about the 1800s in Barbados. One, they did not have crude oil, so they would not have known what crude oil floating on a drink would have looked like. Two, they didn't have blackstrap molasses back in those days.
Yeah.
That is a new product that has been emerged from that triple evaporated molasses. So they didn't have this dark colored rum. So, well, then what is it, Paul? Well, how did it come? Well, the best anybody can tell you, and by anybody I mean me, from my 8 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think we had about 4.5 minutes of research tonight. It's pretty crappy. I know. It's whatever. Enjoy it. But what most people will say is that this just became Americanized like in the 1900s. And people, they believe there's probably some Bayesian saying or name that was associated with this drink long ago that got Americanized and became corn and oil, and then it just kind of fit into the drink. But the problem is nobody knows what that was either. So I don't know. Here's what I'm going to tell you. It's a summer drink for me. Corn on the cob, oil, because I'm getting a suntan, and I want to be on a Barbados beach. So my thing is that's my corn and oil. And I'm going to drink it all night. Shall you? Yeah. Coming around right here. Cheers, folks. There it is. Enjoy your drink. Oh, hold on.
That's nice.
Is that not nice?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's delicious. Folks, there it is. Enjoy yourself. Have a good summer. Have a Barbados kind of summer, right? And yeah, slather up that oil. Get your corn on the cob. I don't know. Just, folks, go get a cocktail. Love you. Subscribe. Yeah, right here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Let's get on it. Cheers. We're out.